Hello guys, welcome to another video in the Yap-Xodeau series, where I just talk about stuff that is on my mind and I want to share with you guys. This is the only good content idea I've had currently, and that's kind of what inspired me to make this video, because I'm only 7 days into 2025 and I've noticed I struggle to deal with my emotions. Like, I tried to do a art stream today and sort of got it too into my head when no one really watched it, despite the fact that I've said in the previous one, I accept that I'm a complete nobody currently. And it is difficult. It's difficult to deal with it. Because I had to stop stream because my emotions were getting too over my head. I was starting to think, what am I doing? What? I'm not seeing any progress. Why am I bothering? Thankfully, I'm a bit calmer now, but of course, at the time, it was painful. I wasn't in the best headspace, and it just caused me to feel like I was wasting my time. Of course, mainly one of the things I had to do is just be positive and be patient. That's all I need to do, kind of. And not saying that's easy, that's hard as hell. Especially since looking at some VTuber channels, it seems like that they were getting views from video 1. But to be fair, considering the facts of it, in reality, some of these people will probably had to go through the same thing stream-wise, and that's why their YouTube videos are doing well, because they got the recognition on the stream, which meant that their YouTube videos ended up doing well. And I think that's one thing I didn't consider beforehand. Of course, I've been struggling with streams recently. First stream I tried to do with this model, it was too heavy for it and caused the stream to run at a bad frame per second. Second time is what I mentioned. I let my emotions get too ahead of me and I just sort of stopped recording because I was just like, I don't sound good in this video anymore. I don't sound good in this stream anymore. I was miserable, meaning my voice was all croaky and sort of to myself like this, and like I didn't want to say anything too over the top. But of course, in the VTubing industry, one of the main themes is saying ridiculous things and just being a character, basically, like in both senses of the word. Both being a character like this, and also being a character as in being someone that people want to come back to because you're funny or have a cool personality or whatever. And unfortunately, I'm getting scared I don't really have that currently. Like, I feel like when I'm with my family, I'm really like out there and funny. I try to make and crack jokes as I wish, and sometimes make them giggle and make them like have a good time. Problem is, where I'm currently staying, I think I mentioned this in the last video, I'm too scared to do that because I'm scared that people will hear me through the walls. So maybe I just have to forget about that. Just pretend like I'm here by myself and just making jokes to myself. Just take the other people factor out of it. And why am I mentioning this during the theme of dealing with emotions? It's because that technically is one of my emotions. Worry. I get scared that I'm going to say something stupid on a video, or if I finally figure out how to get the streams to work, I'm going to say something really stupid on stream, and the people I live with are going to be like, "What did you say?" And I'm awkward in real life, so I'm just going to be like, To be fair, I probably just need to take that element out of it. Like, I've already come this far of creating some sort of online persona that I'm happy with, and now I just need to take that and run with it, basically. I I accept it's going to be hard. I wasn't going to ever deny that, but I'm someone who is very impatient in terms of trying to work from the bottom up. I've said that multiple times. Like, I only stayed with Keep Talking Nobody Explodes for so long because I love the game and I was too scared to work from the bottom up in any other community, which maybe was slightly detrimental to me in the end. Because now I have 2,000 hours in Keep Talking Nobody Explodes and barely any hours in any other game on Steam. I've tried to make myself more known in other communities, but I just got awkward. That's another thing about me. I get awkward really easily. So hopefully my plans for this year is to sort of let go of my emotions a little bit. Like, take the worry and drive that to make me go, who cares? This is what I want to do. I'll say what I want to say. And if it's stupid, people will tell me it's stupid, but I shouldn't feel ashamed of that. Of course, within reason. So, and also, just be more positive. That's really one thing I've struggled with in previous years. When stuff doesn't start going right, or stuff doesn't feel like it's right, I buckle. I'm like, what am I doing? Why is this happening? What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? When sometimes it's just the facts of life. Of course, I'm not going to be noticed doing a random silly art stream when my average viewership is about 6 people at most. Like, this shouldn't have come as a surprise to me. Anyway, also, with how small my channel is, I consider like over 100 views a successful video. But of course, in the scope of YouTube, and I have to stop letting that get to my head, in the scope of YouTube, my videos are poor in terms of YouTube. Not in terms of quality, just in terms of reach. And maybe that's because I haven't learned how to get that reach out there. But equally, that also plays into my emotions. Because I'm like, I need to stop being a numbers person. My time will come when my time will come. I shouldn't try to force it or feel bad that it's not now. So, in short, this year, I just have to let myself go with the flow. If good stuff happens, good stuff happens. If the good stuff doesn't happen, I shouldn't feel ashamed. It's a hard industry to get into. Hard industry to get noticed, especially with a slightly scuffed model and little to no experience in terms of actual personal content. Like, heck, most of my content has been either keep talking tutorials, has been flash videos with no commentary, or just random other videos. And all of a sudden I'm trying to be like a person on the internet people will care about. That's going to be hard. especially if they join me and then just go to the channel and realise, oh, all my other videos aren't about this. So it's hard. We're only 7 days into the year and I'm already getting emotional. So sorry about that. This is basically just me telling myself to work on my emotions and just not beat myself up when my videos don't get more than 10 views. Because that's expected currently. If I have to spend a whole week coming up with a video that I can put out that only ends up getting 30 views, that's not like a bad thing. It's gonna hurt, and there's no lying with that. It's gonna hurt. But in reality, what can I do? I could try clickbaiting it, but then people will probably get annoyed at me for clickbaiting. Not that I know how to clickbait it currently. It's going to be a long journey. All I can say is I can hope that things are going to go well. Expect the worst, hope for the best, basically. That's the mindset I should probably start getting into. I don't really know what else to say. So, other than that, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any ideas of how I can improve stuff, or just some advice to help me get my streams to bloody work, then feel free to say something. Also, I noticed that my current background is just sort of a cream colour. That's because I haven't really had any good ideas of what I want my background to be, nor do I want to spend like a long time currently making something that's going to look half decent at best. So, to start with, this might be just basic stuff. But again, if stuff goes well, I might actually get might be on my list of things that I hope to get in VTubing, which is an actual decent background and an actual decent model. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Tell me down below some other topics you want me to talk about. And I see you guys in the next episode. I see you later.